You know, a pearl is formed in an oyster when a grain of sand or an irritant gets in there, and that little mollusk begins to secrete calcium to cover that irritant. And eventually those calcium layers soothe over that pain, and then they begin to smooth and become a beautiful gem, an organic gemstone, what they call biogenic gems. Those that harvest pearls will oftentimes, after they remove a pearl, they'll add an irritant in. They'll drop those oysters back in the ocean and harvest them later, knowing that they will form a pearl as that irritant is added. Now, I wonder if this is what God was doing for Hannah, because God wanted to form in Hannah a precious gemstone of faith. When I read these verses, I think about how God sometimes allows situations in your life which are so defeating, so frustrating, so exhausting, simply because He wants to develop your faith. He often adds irritants to provoke you and remind you of your own weakness. They're abrasive, they're grieving. Sometimes they're things, sometimes they're people. They make you miserable. But in those times, you need to remember that God is working out a purpose in you. He is forming in you what is precious and beautiful. He's producing in you a precious pearl of faith.